Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we are officially doing the reveal for JRB6. This is this 1996 Honda mini truck that we fully customized from top to bottom, and we are giving it away to one lucky winner. Before we get started, to our right, or to your left, we do that in every video, but that's fine. Anyway, JRB5, that red mini truck over here, Gavin Gallacher from Florida. He is flying down actually next week to basically meet the team and get his prize. He is going to be transporting it back, which we did talk about in the reveal when we called him, which is nice because, again, these things are small cabs, but not only that, like when they're freshly painted, if you guys are far away when you win, getting it transported is definitely the best way. That way you avoid rock chips and stuff before you even get to enjoy it. So yeah, he's coming down next week. We are super excited to meet him and his family. I think some people are coming with him, so that's nice. And we thank you guys very, very much for entering that giveaway. It was absolutely crazy to see the feedback that we've gotten on our social media. And as you can tell, it is bright early here and it is absolutely freezing. Jake's in his snowsuit. And yeah, it's cold, but we want to get this thing fresh off the press and shake it down for you guys, what to expect with the giveaway. We'll get to that in the end. But basically, what you see here is the craziest mini truck that we've built to date. We had a rendering built. We kind of shared it across the shop and multiple ideas over the past few months. This is the outcome. So we'll start at the cab. Obviously, the paint. You can see if you get up here a little bit, Jake, this is actually like a textured Raptor liner. So Raptor liner is a bed liner. And what's cool about Raptor liner is that you can tint it to basically any color, and literally any color. So we wanted to do a Nardo gray, and the one thing with Raptor liner is you cannot tint with a gloss finish. It has to be, you have to remove the binders, remove any gloss for the tinted application to work. So this is actually an Audi color. Believe it or not, this is the Audi Nardo gray that we tinted, and we did the whole cab. Underneath the back of the truck here, underneath the bed sides, it's all Nardo gray. And again, it's finished in that bed liner. We did 3 coats on all the texture components, which is extremely durable. It's a thick coating, but what's good about Raptor liner is it adheres to the wherever you spray, as long as you prep it good. Very, very good. And it, as far as body lines go, it doesn't appear that it's really thick, but this is a absolutely thick coating, and it's so durable. That wraps up the cab. I mean, the cab is a Nardo gray. It's an Audi color, absolutely beautiful color, and actually seems like we rolled it outside yesterday for the first time. And actually seems like it kind of has like a glisten to the sun, like it changes the colors, which is pretty cool. It's got like a gloss finish to it, even though it's not gloss. Moving on to the back though, guys. So everything in the back of the truck, so the outside of the bed, the inside of the bed is Raptor liner black. So this is the same coating that we did on the cab. However, this is a black coating. So this is actually the original Raptor liner that you can get, and you spray it pretty easily. This is black. So we did the bed floor, the bed sides, and then the back of the cab is black as well, which is very cool. And the reason why, yeah, you can see how thick the texture is. The reason why we went with the back of the cab being black rather than the gray is because this thing is built with purpose. I mean, we're going through all the comments and stuff with JRB5, and everyone's like, oh, we'll use this thing for hunting. We'll use it for snowmobile recovery. So in our eyes, that's like, all right, these guys are going to use this thing for work. So let's do something in the back of the cab. You don't have to worry about, if you do chip it, you can just paint it back to, black or whatever it is. This black coating is very easy to get. And that's why we did the back of the cab black. So that wraps up everything in the bed. Pretty straightforward. All these mini trucks, what's really cool, I'll touch on this before we stop the bed idea, is all these bed sides actually fold down. So you can unlatch these, they basically fold, and you can actually slide them off. So not only is it a pickup bed, but you can turn this thing into a complete flatbed, which is completely badass. Now, one thing that we did do is you see this roof rack here. So this was custom made by Finesse Garage. Jason did a absolutely good job on this. I mean, we went over, I don't know, it was a course of like 3 weeks going over all these ideas. The best thing about this is when you fold down these bed sides, this bar actually stays in place, so you can still utilize that as a flatbed. this will still stay in place. This roof rack is so sturdy, but it's also not too heavy to the point where it makes the truck feel like tippy or unstable. So that's awesome. This is also finished in Raptor Black. We did a epoxy primer on this from Bare Metal, and then we also finished it in 3 coats of Raptor Black, and that's like literally up in the corners and stuff. Everywhere is coated in black. It's such a beautiful piece to add on to something like this. So that's basically the roof rack, everything that we have going on there. The bed can still be utilized, like I said. And again, Finesse Garage, Jason did a absolutely good job on that. I mean, it was absolutely crazy seeing all our ideas come to life, especially with something like that getting fabricated. No one's ever done that on a mini truck. I've actually never seen that, so that's why we're like, dude, like, it'd be so cool to do something like that, so actually people can use it. I mean, you could, like, even if you come over here, Jake, you guys could put, you know, you can strap things down, all the metal that's there, it's like diamond plated basically. You can put straps there. You can put straps here on the 2 bars going into the cage. Pretty much wherever you guys need to secure something down, you can. Your hands cold? Yeah, I can't. All right, so that's the roof rack, the bed, everything is finished in Raptor Black. These handles here were stripped down and powder coated gloss black. We also didn't want to spray these in Raptor Black just because they're opening and closing. It is a thick coating, like I said, so that could chip over time. So we did finish this in powder coated black, along with all the corresponding hinges and latches for the chains and stuff like that. And that goes for the whole outside of the bed as well. Moving over to the front here. So the front bumper is plastic on these Hondas, and we did finish that in black, Raptor liner black. So this is a nice coating. This was stripped down again to like bare plastic, and we did a nice primer on it, and the Raptor liner adheres to that really well. So this is actually a police pursuit push bar. Now, this is something that we've always wanted to do, and the thing is with these, they're too wide. So like originally when we mounted this thing up, it was like 4 inches too wide on each side. So we shortened it up and, you know, basically fit it to the front of the mini truck. And honestly, this thing is welded to the subframe underneath, so it's extremely durable, and like it looks absolutely sick. So that wraps up pretty much the front end. That thing is Raptor line black as well, so it's just as durable as the rest of the cab. And you can see how great the texture is and everything. On the front of the truck here, you'll notice like the headlight bezels and stuff. These are the OEM headlights. They were perfectly in great shape, so we just kind of restored them and made them look good. This is a satin black headlight bezel, and the emblem in the front is Raptor line black as well. Moving forward, we covered the front. Obviously, there's a lot of lights going on and stuff, so we'll start from the top. So the light bar on the top, that is a 42-inch light bar mounted to the roof rack, and that thing will light up anything in front of you. It's extremely bright. And we also have a 30-inch light bar down here on the push bar. So everything in the front of the truck will illuminate wherever you're going. And what's also cool, I'm sure you guys saw when we were talking about the roof rack, is these 2 back pods here are also on a separate switch. So when you guys are working on the back of the truck, or you're reversing, whatever it may be, you can flip that thing on and you can see what's going on behind you, which is very unique. I will say, because Nick did a lot of the wiring, actually did 99% of the wiring and all the light installs on this. Nick is our lead tech inside the shop, and he's very proud of this, so I definitely give him a shout on that. So what's cool that he did on this is there's a hole here that factory harness comes through. So what that factory harness used to be was a little square light from the Honda, so like you could actually hit that button in the cab and it'll illuminate everything in the back. So what we did was remove that completely. Nick ran a separate 5-wire harness through that, and that also tied everything into the back over here, the light bar, and all the lights that pop on the truck into that separate switch panel to have each switch be for each light. So that was very good, and it's very clean. There's not a lot of wires flying all over the place, so that's cool with that. If you can see along the side of the truck, we have these 3/4-inch lights, and those lights are actually amber marker lights. So it's very unique that we did that because, you know, at night, this thing being a darker color, it's nice to be able to see that, especially when you're rolling down the road or rolling down the trail, wherever you are. It's cool to have that. It's a unique touch. We also did it on the front of the bumper here. So the push bar has 4 3/4-inch amber marker lights, 2 on each side. Now I want to show you guys the switch panel that Nick installed because again, he's very happy about this, and it did come out absolutely clean. He utilized the factory Honda dash in there. So in the interior, guys, what's really nice about this is it's just as durable as the exterior of the truck. So underneath those mats, underneath the seats, on the backrest, we did all Raptor Nardo gray, and that's also 3 coats as well. So it's extremely, extremely durable. What's very cool about this, all the mini trucks that we've imported and that we've done in the past, that's the original Honda floor mat. So this here is the original Honda floor mat, and that for sure is staying with the truck. And I can tell it's the original one just by the serial numbers and stuff on the underside of it, and it's very cool. So again, everything inside the truck is mostly OEM. The interior on this truck was absolutely immaculate when we got it, so we didn't have to do too much, but we did add our touch, and we did make this just as durable as the exterior again. And that was finished all through the door jambs and stuff like that, on the exterior door and on the inside of the door jamb. And the biggest thing too that I've mentioned in the past is the VIN tags on these. So when guys paint these trucks, they sometimes forget to tape off the VIN tag, and we've seen that, and that's a big no-no, because especially if you plan to, if the winner gets this, you go to register this truck, some states will require an inspection where they have to look at the VIN tag, and you want to make sure that that thing is taped off. So we did make sure that's taped off. There's actually 2 of them on these trucks. There's one on the kick panel, on it'd be the passenger side for Japan. So it'd be on this side. It's on the passenger kick panel. Then there's also one under the driver's seat. So what I was just saying there is this truck is right-hand drive. So when you open that door, the steering wheel and all the driving stuff is on the right side. So, and this is manual. So you have a manual gearbox. This thing is 4-wheel drive. It'll go anywhere. I mean, it'll absolutely go anywhere on wheels and tires, but now that we added this crazy track system, it'll go anywhere for sure. So I'm going to get to that now. So this track system that's installed on this thing is a Camoplast Camzo T4S track system. And what's very unique about this system, guys, is we took every single piece off this track system and stripped it down, and we coated the actual carriage of this track in Raptor black. So that was something that we've always wanted to do, and it was very, very tedious process. But not only is this track system gonna last like a long time, it looks so sick because everything else is wrapped line as well. So that was an awesome touch that we did, and I think honestly that really ties in the build. I mean, having a tracked mini truck from the first get-go is awesome, but having something that's done to this caliber, absolutely sick. So you know, these things, when you get them stock, they come powder coated, so the powder coat's durable, but it's not as durable as a wrapped liner. So, you know, stripping it down, doing that was definitely a good call. So with that being said, the suspension on this, so you really can't buy a suspension kit for these trucks that's going to be high enough for the track system, so you have to fabricate them from scratch. And that's where we had Jason from Finesse Garage. He fabricated a 4.5-inch suspension lift for this thing. So all the bracketry and stuff like that, everything is to spec. The camber, the toe, everything is spot on. So that was awesome. Similar to what's on JRB5. JRB5 is a little bit lower than this truck. It still rides fine. There's still complete turn radius on JRB5. Still complete turn radius on JRB6. But this one is about 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch higher than that one. The other thing too is the tint. Basically, we do a crazy tint on these trucks just because of the ads and stuff like that. It just makes everything pop more. Now, if you win this truck, you can take the tint off. You can leave it on, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's a ceramic tint. Elliot, the gentleman that does all our tint work, he uses a very good tint. So that stuff, guys, you literally just use a steam machine, and it'll pour right off. So no problems there. It just looks obviously completely badass. So, and actually, The mirrors here are painted in satin black. I almost forgot about that. Even the belt moldings too, which is pretty cool. It breaks up the contrast again pretty well. Same with the door handles. There's so much stuff on this truck. I mean, we could probably go over it for like 3 hours, but I'm sure you guys don't want to watch a 3-hour video. The engine in this thing, all OEM Honda stuff. You really don't have to do much to these. They're geared pretty low from the factory, so having, you know, all this stuff with the tracks, it works properly. So it's a blast to drive. I mean, these things will literally go anywhere, and especially with the tracks on there. So yeah, I am freezing, so we'll probably wrap this up. But this is JRB6, guys, and this truck comes with $2,000 in cash. Also comes with the street legal tire setup. So what that means is this track system could be easily removed. It's only a couple brackets, and you can put a wheel tire setup that is included with this prize. It's the same setup that's on JRB5, just a black wheel with a off-road style tire, and you can drive this thing down the road. You can literally drive this thing down wherever you want to go, stop, jack it up, put the tracks on, go rip down the desert, whatever you want to do, down the snowbanks. So that's what's cool about this. It's so versatile. You can use this thing for literally anything. But again, it comes with $2,000, comes with the street legal tire setup. It also comes with a 2-person flight to Palmer, Massachusetts. So wherever you are, if you win, you can, 2 people, the winner and someone else can come with you, come meet our team. You can grab your prize, just like Gavin is doing next week for that red mini truck right there, JRB5. So if you guys want to get entered for this thing, click back on the video, go to our site, JRB Supply Co. Anything you purchase will get you automatically entered. We have multiple entry multipliers running throughout the duration of the giveaway, and it'll secure you some entries for this thing. And you are supporting a great growing brand, and we cannot thank you guys enough. Thanks for tuning in. Again, guys, this is JRB6, and we hope to see you soon. Take that chance.